Hey everyone, welcome back to Installation 00, and more specifically, welcome to the Armory. This is where all weapons from Halo lore will be featured and analysed in detail, and to introduce this particular video, I am now briefly handing you over to a gentleman who resides in my Discord server and has as epic a voice as yours truly. If you haven't jumped aboard, now is the time to do it, but nevertheless, I feel his particular tone may suit the introduction I've just written. So with nothing more to do, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Lord Note of Whisky.
In this episode we look at that, yes, that glowing blue orb that glides so graciously and effortlessly through the air, silently arcing on a parabolic journey towards the ground, where it so seamlessly slaps against your helmet like a glowing toffee apple, and it gives you a little nonchalant beep to notify you that in fact your head is about to be vaporized from your torso after a mere moment. And no matter how fast or strong you think you are, that little sticky blue bastard is now solidly adhered to your head, which it feels like it would last forever, but in fact only gives you the opportunity to mindlessly yell a chosen expletive before it detonates in all its bright blue glory, sending your ragdolling body bouncing across the ground before unceremoniously coming to an aggressive stop upside down, wedged between a rock and a beautiful, now glowing crater. Halo is fantastic, isn't it? Today, my helpless victims, we're looking at the plasma grenade. Now, let's begin.
The Type 21 anti-personnel grenade, more commonly known as the plasma grenade, is a Throne Covenant anti-personnel explosive device. The Type 1 anti-personnel grenade is a dangerous hand-thrown weapon utilised by Covenant forces, typically used by Ungoi and Sangheili soldiers as both thrown anti-infantry and anti-vehicular weapons. The grenade is spherical in shape and straightforward in design, with the activation switch located on the orange-coloured area of the grenade. Above the activation pad is a Forerunner glyph. The glyphs seen on the plasma grenades are known to change with each new model and are believed to be based upon the time of the manufacturing of the particular model and the Covenant religious rituals. The plasma grenade's casing is made of a smart matter programmed to stick to infantry targets. When primed, the Type 1 plasma grenade starts to vent its coolant. This emission is light so that the grenade does not stick to the person priming the grenade. When thrown, the venting coolant causes the grenade to become hot enough that if it comes in contact with a vehicle or infantry, the grenade will start to burn into the surface and adhere to it. After the coolant has been discharged, the plasma generator inside destabilizes, and the grenade detonates after approximately 3 seconds. The grenade contains some type of internal mechanism that allows it to distinguish between targets and background. It will stick to a soldier or vehicle, but not to a tree or a wall. Post-war study and analysis have discovered the grenade relies on heat signatures to distinguish targets. Once something has been stuck with the grenade, there is no normal way to remove it. Only devices like an advanced electromagnetic shield can temporarily disable the internal mechanism. However, this technology is rare and only issued to special forces of both the UNSC and the Covenant. Detonation is first visible as a flash of white-blue light, and the kill zone area is instantly subjected to extreme temperatures. Whatever is in the ground zero area, be it natural or otherwise, is instantly vaporized. Because there is no magnetic field to contain the plasma, it begins to cool very quickly, thermal expansion begins to take over, and the resulting heat fans outward and upward, continuing to burn areas up to 40 feet away, until the resulting flames have cooled to the point where it cannot continue to expand. After the initial explosion, the kill radius area becomes charged with negative and positive particles which will form electrical currents visible for a short period after the explosion. The plasma grenade measures 14.6 centimeters or 5.7 inches in diameter and weighs approximately 2 pounds or just under a kilogram. Its filling is 9.3 ounces of latent plasma that is then primed and activated as the primary method of detonation for the grenade. The sheer destructive power that the plasma grenade deals to any living creature within its vicinity is extreme. When a plasma grenade detonates on or near a target, it is subject to extreme temperatures, killing anything within a 13 feet radius instantly. Damage to the body is extreme, as the heat flash vaporizes the body's internal fluids and burns flesh and bone to unrecognizable charred states. The concussion wave released by the grenade will also cause additional damage to anything within the kill radius. Any living being outside of the kill zone may sustain heat damage as well, as non-heat resistant clothing or flammable material may be ignited by the heat released from a detonating plasma grenade. The concussive force released by the grenade can also harm or disorientate anything just outside the kill radius, and can also be affected by the flames released from the grenade. A person can also receive injuries from objects being ejected out of the kill zone at high speed as a result of the plasma grenade detonating. The ability of the T1 plasma grenade to stick to its target is extremely useful when encountering moving targets that could easily evade other explosive devices. This adhesive property allows the plasma grenade to function as both an anti-infantry and anti-vehicle weapon, where a stuck grenade can take down light vehicles and cause moderate damage to heavier ones. The explosive damage the plasma grenade releases is also effective at destroying objects not sensitive to heat released by one, and can also serve as an effective support weapon as well. Plasma grenades are also effective at disrupting electronics and shielding when they detonate. The plasma grenade is known to be used by the lesser races of the Covenant as an effective suicidal weapon, a tactic most commonly used by mortally wounded or psychologically unstable Ungoi, who will attach primed grenades to their bodies before hurling themselves at their enemies. Against UNSC forces, the plasma grenade is an effective psychological weapon due to the various consequences the grenade brings to anyone in its path. Its destructive properties can also leave terrible psychological effects on a person who has witnessed one detonate on a fellow soldier and seeing the destructive damage it has done. As far as disadvantages are concerned, the plasma grenade has very few provided it is used for the right situations. The plasma grenade has a 3-second fuse that the human equivalent lacks. Therefore, if the plasma grenade does not stick to the target will have ample time to evade the explosion. Sticking a plasma grenade to enemy infantry can be a gamble, as the target stuck with the grenade will have 3 seconds to chase down the opposite opponent and kill them as well. The plasma grenade can also be temperamental when in close proximity to sudden large increases in ambient heat, such as when another plasma grenade detonates nearby. The heat can cause the unactivated plasma grenade to spontaneously combust. The plasma grenade is one of those instantly recognizable weapons of the Halo franchise. Everyone knows the sheer panic you experience in campaign when a dozen grunts holding 2 plasma grenades each suddenly decide they want a Master Chief cuddle, forcing you to backpedal faster than Chief could normally sprint, while desperately firing your weapon to try to neutralize them before they succeed dancing and singing their way to your face. The immense irritation that you have when you get a clean kill but they manage to lob a sticky during their last moments, and clean kill or not, they've just secured themselves a kill from the grave, ending your spree. And I know everyone feels the unparalleled elation when you roughly aim up and launch a plasma grenade in the general direction of the opposite team's spawn point, and 10 or more seconds later you see that little sticky kill medal pop up on your HUD, indicating you just bewilderingly ended a person's whole world with an epic cross-map stick that nobody saw coming, not even you. The plasma grenade is a devastatingly powerful and useful weapon when used in the right circumstances, and nothing brings fear to the eyes of your enemy in quite the same way a plasma grenade that has adhered to their sternum. It is for this reason that the plasma grenade is an immensely loved and irrefutably hated weapon. Thanks for watching. Stick your comments down below, I look forward to what you have to say. I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons, so Tenchi, the silent cartographer, Brian, Sebastian, Holden, Nathan, Red Sea, Darian, Neek, the holders of the mantle, Ty, Black Biscuit, J Rabbit, Austin, Kaiser, Salix, Reclaimer 216 and the Revanche, my Reclaimers, Zach, Deep Cover, Verbal Statue, Spesigo, Spartan A498, Guppy, Josh, Mickey, Bastian, Molchar and Slithery, Tube Dude, my Metarchs and all the other patrons that have jumped aboard to support the channel. You guys are awesome and all of this wouldn't be possible without you. If you like Halo lore discussed to insane levels of detail, hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon so you're told the second a new video hits the shelves. Be sure to support us on all major social media channels including Discord, which reminds me, thank you to Lord Note of Whisky from Discord for providing his voiceover for the introduction to this video. Much appreciated. And if you really love the channel, consider heading over to Patreon and supporting the channel over there. It would mean the world to me and will free up more of my time for me to put into this content and other Halo related goodness.
Take it easy everyone, and find peace in the domain.